We're looking at number 4 and number 5. We're trying to find the missing side lengths, so we have to figure out what we're going to use for trig. So we have sine of an angle is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. We have cosine, which is defined by adjacent over hypotenuse, or we have tangent, which is defined by opposite over adjacent. Right here, I notice I do have a hypotenuse, so that means tangent is out of contestant. And then from the angle, I can see I have an opposite, so that means we're working with the realm of sine. We're using the function of sine. Alright, so the way you're going to do that is sine of 29 degrees is equal to the opposite, which is 12 over x. Here we want to isolate x, but the only way that we can isolate x is by getting rid of the denominator variable. So the way we do that is we multiply both sides by x. Cancels. Now we're with x times sine of 29 degrees is equal to 12. From here we do want to isolate that x because we do want to know what the hypotenuse is. So we divide both sides by the sine of 29. Divide by the sine of 29. This cancels. We get x is equal to 12 over the sine of 29 degrees. And then in your calculator, you just do 12 divided by 29 sine equals, you get 24.8. So we get x equals 24.8. Again, you just do 12 divided by 29 sine equals, and you get 24.8. Alright, now we're looking at number 5. Number 5, we have to see if we're using sine, cosine, or tangent. I don't know what we're using. I do see we have a hypotenuse, and from this angle, we don't have an opposite, we have an adjacent. So this means the only one we can choose is cosine for this one. So we have right here cosine, of theta, cosine of 16 degrees is equal to x over 37. I do want to isolate x, so I'm going to multiply both sides by 37. This crosses out. 37 times, so on your calculator you would do, let's just rewrite it. 37 times the cosine of 16 degrees is equal to x. From here, you would just, in your calculator, do 16 cosine times 37. You would get 35.6. So these would be our answers for number 4, number 5, and this is the process. All right, there you go.